Hey guys, what is up? Freaking Monster today here with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this awesome thumbnail. I hope you do enjoy the video.
I'm shifting my mind to get around you. Still hiding from the truth, it's getting old.
So, right off the bat, if you want to know how to make this, it's actually a lot easier than it looks. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open a new, and then you're going to want to copy down these settings. You're going to want to do with 1280 by 720, make sure your resolution is 72 and your background content is white. Once you press OK, it's going to open up this layer. You're going to need to grab a picture. So I already have one prepared for us. I'm going to make the same exact thumbnail I made before. So once it's like this in the box shape, you're going to want to press Shift, take the ends and drag them from there to there, and then press this key right up here and press Place File. You're going to want to get rid of the background, this zero layer, and then delete it. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put Control M, and what Control M does is going to bring up this little chart. You're going to want to bring this higher, a little bit higher, and you're going to want to bring this upper one lower. So you see how it makes it like more sandy, like there's like a sandstorm? It makes it pretty cool. And just to tighten it up, you're just going to rasterize the typeset. It hides all of the settings that we put into that certain layer. You're going to want to add another layer, and then you're going to want to add a paintbrush. Make sure your color is white, and you're going to add one little dot right there. That's going to be like our sunlight kind of thing, like the sun's there. But we're going to bring down the rasterization, the opacity, because it's way too high. So you're going to want to set it to around 25, so it's barely there. You can still see it. And then you're going to add another layer, and then you're going to want to add the same paintbrush, but you're going to want it to be black now. So you're just going to go over the edges like this, like that, and then you're going to want to bring it below layer 1, double click on it, and set the opacity to around 50. You know what, no, make it around 30, so it's not too dark and it's not too bright. You're going to want to add another layer. So you want this third layer to be between layer 1 and then layer 2. You're going to want to add text. Now this text is specifically for Overwatch text. It's called Big Noodle Titling. I'll title the description of where you can download it from. And you're going to want to type in how to make. And press this right here. Control T is going to give you this box. You're going to want to press Shift so it doesn't distort the lettering, and you can make it like right here, like this. And then once you're done and you find it good in the place that it is, you could press this button up here again and apply the transformation. Okay, it's called a move tool. Then you want to add another layer, layer 3, and you're going to want to make epic. So here we go, EPIC. Press the move tool again, Control T, and you're going to want to enlarge in the text also again. So like this. Okay, so once it's like this, you're going to want to grab this tool right here, which is called the, what is it called? It's called the rectangle tool, okay? And it's going to make a rectangle around this box by holding down the click button and like that. So it's going to cover it. Don't freak out. It's fine. See the rectangle to the right over here? You're going to want to take it below epic, and then you're going to want to double click on it, and you're going to want to make it, you're going to want to go to color overlay, set the color overlay to red. So now you see it like this, right? You're going to want to press Control, and you're going to want to click on this text title, epic. You see how it's highlighted this now. You're going to want to make sure it's still, you're going to want to make sure your epic thing is rasterized, so we could just press rasterize type, and then we can go to rectangle and then press rasterize layer. Okay, so rasterize both of them to make it easier to edit. And then once you're selected over here, you just press delete, and what that's going to do is, if we remove this, the rectangle, it's gonna take away this layer, it's gonna delete it. So we can get rid of the epic layer now by just pressing delete layer, and then we can bring the epic symbol back into play, and then we could double click on it, and you can go to color overlay, and you can take the color overlay off because we don't need the color overlay anymore. You're going to want to go to gradient overlay, right? It looks a little messed up right now. You're going to want to pick this one right here. Now, gradient is basically switching or blending colors into each other. So like red to purple or to orange to purple. But we're going to be doing orange to yellow. So we just basically go up the color wheel right here, and we pick orange. Let's pick a little bit of the lighter orange towards the yellow. So this looks nice. And then we go over here and we click on this, and we switch this to kind of like a goldish yellow. So you see how they kind of really blend nicely together. So once you do that, you can press OK. Drop shadow, you're going to want to add that. So you just saw, I'm going to take it out again. See how there's like nothing right here? We're going to click again, boom, and it's going to add a nice dark layer that kind of makes it look like it's popping out. You can copy the settings right here to make sure. Then you're going to want to add inner glow. So what inner glow is going to do is you can't see it right now because it's like dotted, but it's going to basically, you see this color right here, it's going to highlight the inner lettering with this color, which makes it look really nice. Then you can press OK, and we're done with this, the epic box. Then we're going to want to add another layer, but just to clean this up, you're just going to press rasterize layer style, so it brings everything in together so it looks more neater. Layer 3, I think it's layer 3, we're going to add thumbnail, and then you're going to press the select tool, Control T once again, and you can press shift or whatever you want to extend the thumbnail part. So I want to make it like this big. I feel like this is a fair size for the thumbnail. Okay, so let me just center this up really quickly. So just do this. Alright, so we're not done yet. This is, we're almost done though. So you're going to want to go to how to make, double click on it. You're going to want to add the drop shadow to this also. And then for the gradient overlay, you don't want this to be the same color. So we're going to add a new one. But we're going to keep this black, and we're going to make this a kind of a grayish. We're going to, not too dark, but like not too light at the same time. So I think this looks nice. And you're going to press OK there, and OK there again. We can also add the inner glow. So these are the ones that you're going to want to inner glow, gradient overlay, and drop shadow for that. And then you're going to rasterize your layer style so it cleans it up again, and you're going to do the same exact thing for thumbnail. Gradient overlay, drop shadow, and then inner glow. And that's going to give you the same settings. It keeps the same settings, which is really cool. And as you can see between this one and this one, these are this is a little bit bigger, and then this is a little bit smaller. There's a little bit difference. This one's a little bit darker, letter's a little bit bigger. That's okay though. And this one's a little bit smaller, but they still look really, really identical to each other. And it's really cool, and I had a lot of fun making it. If you did enjoy the video, please do smack the thumbs up, subscribe if you guys are new. I hope this did help you in making your thumbnails or making it a lot easier for you. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.